Welcome back, you guys. I am so beyond thrilled for today's video because I am so in love with this eye look, and I created it with the new Nomad America's Route 66 palette. I got this in PR. I'm so excited about it, but I can't wait to show you guys how I created this look. Create another one with you. We're gonna play with some fun pops of color with neutrals as well in the second look, so stay tuned for that. But let's go ahead and get into it. If this is your first time here, hi, my name is Heather, and I really do love all things makeup, especially colorful makeup and indie brands. And if you happen to love those things too, I really hope you will subscribe. Listen, I was so excited when they wrote me and they put me on their PR list. I'm so thrilled because I've been working towards that goal, and I just want to say thank you, because without you guys that would not be possible. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of your love and support on my videos. You guys are like the freaking best. Your comments, they just mean the world to me, and I could not thank you more. So I do have some information on this collection, but not a whole lot. First, I do have a code with Nomad. I don't think it's affiliated, but I'm not sure, so we'll just say that it is to be safe. But it is AOML, and it will save you 10% off your order. So my video might be going up a little later because I have some stuff going on this weekend. We are expecting a new baby in our family, and I am throwing a baby shower this weekend. So, and it happens to actually be the day this color story is revealed. So my video will probably be up just a little bit later than everyone else's because I still have to do the other look. But this reveal is Friday, May 2nd is the destination reveal. The color story reveal is May 3rd. This will be launching on May 6th around 12:01 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I don't have any information on pricing or anything like that. If I get it, I'll put it down below in the description box. I should know actually by the time this video goes up, so I'll let you guys know down below. But I'm loving the desert vibes with the pops of color. I think that is super fun. So this cause that they're supporting for this launch, if you're not familiar, Nomad's releases are always around a cause of a certain destination or place, and they do donate some of the proceeds from their launch to that said cause. So this one is to support the Nature Conservancy and work to maintain the health of iconic prairies of the central U.S. So that is beautiful. I love supporting them. I have tons of Nomad palettes. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into the look. I hope you guys enjoyed the swatches and stuff. And honestly, I can't wait to play with this again as soon as I get time and create the next look, because I am truly loving this. Let me know what you think of this look down below, but I'm gonna quit rambling and we're gonna move on to look number one. I'm so excited that I got this in PR. It's exciting, and hello packaging. This is beautiful. I've not ever been to Route 66, but I would love to travel it. I would love to go out west. It would be really cool. So I just accidentally broke the palette. Did you hear it crack? I didn't break it, but I cracked the seam because I'm so used to flipping my palettes back. But if you're someone who does like to use the palette to get ready, I could see how it could be helpful for it not to go straight back, but that's all besides the point. So I've been kind of like trying to figure out what I want to do exactly for these looks, because you have tons of shimmers. We have 10 mattes and 8 shimmers. I really like this color story for the simple fact you do have these bright colors, so you could do a neutral like crease and then use one of the colors as a pop. That could be really fun. Is that what I want to do today? Okay, I'm just going to stick with the program. You know, I'm going to do what I wanted to do, but I'm getting ahead of myself. For blush today, I used another DANESSA MYRICKS blush. This is in the shade Spice Latte. I love it very, very much. I love that blush formula, and these cheeks are giving, especially when paired with this little highlighting palette from Lunar Beauty. This is the Moonshroom palette. They've been quiet lately. Like, there hasn't been a launch, I don't think, since this one, unless something slipped in my mind. And I'm like wondering, well, wait, they had the blushes. I didn't pick those up. Unfortunately, I could not at the time, but I would like to see them come out with a new palette because the Moonshroom palette was a freaking hit. So for lip liner, I used Anywhere Caffeine from Makeup Forever, and for gloss, I used the Simply Posh Let It Snow. This is a really good combo, one I'm loving. So now let me go ahead and pat out the concealer situation. And going in with an E06, I think I want to start with Roy's Diner. So I'm actually gonna have to like stop working as soon as I finish this, because as I'm filming this, the baby shower is the day after tomorrow, and I'm so excited, but I have to like hurry up and get a bunch of last minute things together. I'm so nervous. I want it to all go so perfect. I hope it does. I'm using an E04 to tap some of this same shade down here. I love like the undertone of this shade. This video probably won't be up until after the reveal because I won't be able to film a look for it tomorrow. But I won't be able to film tomorrow. I have to like get stuff together. I got like baby succulents for like party favors, and like little mauve and pink and sage green clay pots to put them in. They're so cute, but I have to put all those little things together, and then I don't know if I'll be able to film the day of the shower either. So like I said, this video is probably going to be up late. Okay, so I plan on using this shade, Cadillac Ranch, like in the crease. So I don't want it to, the payoff to be instant dark. So I'm actually going to start with the lighter shade, End of the Trail, and I'm going to do that with the E03. Do you hear my little Luna barking in the background? She's mad because her sister is sleeping with a bone and she wants it. Yes, I'm talking about you. So we're going to do End of the Trail. And I'm just going to run this throughout the crease. So I actually mentioned this in my Singe, not my Singe. I actually mentioned this in my vlog for the Creators and Friends trip. But to the people who wrote comments about me on Nomad Starfish program, thank you so much. I was having such a bad day that day because my flight kept getting messed up, and it was just a rough day, to be honest. And I literally read those comments and I freaking sobbed, crying, but in the best way. I'm switching over to the E08 from Singe, but I just wanted to say thank you. I'm sorry it took me a minute to respond to your comments. It's because I didn't get notification for them, so I didn't even know about it until like 2 weeks later. But truly, I could not thank you enough. It's not even, and I actually am one of the winners too, but it's not even about that. It's just the words you said. I will never forget them for the rest of my life. I literally read it to my mom and cried. We both cried. Read it to Amanda and we both sobbed on the way to the airport. It was just, it means more to me than I can ever express, truly. I'm going back in with Roy's Diner, and I'm taking that up and over. And the day that I actually found out about it is because Nomad had wrote me telling me that I won, and that's why I went and looked. But then they also told me they wanted to add me to their PR list. So thank you so very much. Okay, so like I said, it's a light wash. These are lighter shades in the palette, but we are gonna add some color to this. I wanted to start out with Cadillac Ranch, and I'm doing that on an E06 as well. I probably should have started with a smaller brush. Let me do that before things get out of hand. I'm going to switch over to the Sigma E25. This one's a bit more flat, so it allows you to pack the color on, but also like focus it in a smaller area. So this doesn't get too carried away, I'm going to go ahead and go in with the E04 and just run this along the lower lash line as well. And then I'll use this brush to like pack in the color out here. Now going in with the E06 in that previous shade. Let me switch over actually to the E08. That way it can help me blend this out. I mean, I think the Nomad shadows blend very well. I love that there's like states, I guess it's like all the states that Route 66 go through. I think that is really cool as well. The pan embossings, they just always nail it with their packaging, their presentation, the color stories I am always very drawn to. It's just so fun. And look at that. That is a dark shade. And do you see like how easily I was able to add that into the crease, even though I started with such lighter shades. I could have used like this shade, Scenic Byway, but I don't know, that kind of might be pretty, wouldn't it? Let's add some of that. Just seeing it there with the others kind of made me be like, wait, what am I thinking? That needs to happen. So I'm adding some of that to the E03. That way I can take it up a little higher than that deep brown. So if you pick this up and you want to recreate it, I would just start with that green, then blend out with the yellow, deepen up with the dark brown. I'm gonna, oh, that'll work. This is the E54 medium sweeper from Sigma. Ooh. Yeah, I like that. Add a little bit of that into that front part of the crease. That's really pretty. Now I've got that green pretty much laid out. I'm gonna go back into that like golden yellow shade. What's it called? End of the Trail. And just floof this around the edges. I really like those together. So much more than I ever expected, honestly. It's so pretty. My eyes are so red today. It's the life of being a girl with allergies. Now, on an E27, I want to dig back into Cadillac Ranch and let's re-intensify this shade here in the crease. My dogs have the zoomies and it sounds like they're attacking each other, but if they start while I'm filming, I promise they're not. They just play so rough. But we're gonna do some glitter glue, and I think I have an idea for the shimmers. I really love this crease situation though. It's like mossy in the front. It's so pretty. I feel like a green goddess. Yesterday I was a peacock. That's what I love about makeup. You can be all kinds of things. Okay, so I want to do this beautiful green shade. I love it. It's Rest Haven. It's so pretty. And I want to do that out here. That way we have like, I'm going to use my finger. We have like a little poppy situation. Not poppy, you know, not the nasty way. Like a popping shimmer. You get what I'm saying. Just felt the need to clarify for some reason. Now I'm going to take the little E04. I might actually need a little bit more shimmer, like there. There we go. That's beautiful. Now I'm going to take the E04, and I want to start with the Scenic Byway shade, that really beautiful green. And then I'll clean the brush off and do Cadillac Ranch, the deep brown. That way that all like meshes so well together. The question is, I'm stuck between, should I do both shades or one? I think maybe do this one on like part of the inner part and then do this in the inner corner. You could just do one, but I do want to try both. Why not? So with my pinky, I'm going to use the shade Comet 2. And I want to layer a little over this green. Those two like blend together so well, and I love like the pop of green that added there. So now let's move on. I'm going to use my Singe Beauty E01 with some MAC Fix Plus, and we're going to go into Gateway Arch, which is the lightest shimmer in the palette. And I like that they chose a shade that I feel like is going to go well with all of the shimmers and the mattes. I sprayed it a little too much, and I don't want it to be like full on intense. You know what I mean? Just using the gold to do a layering situation. That's cool. It's kind of like a pop of gold. I really like that. I think I want to do some of the green down here. I just put some of that light shade in the front half, but I'm thinking the green could be really cute too. Got a little in my eye, but I think that's beautiful. I love this. I can't wait to see like what I can come up with for the next look. But I really, really love this a lot. I love like the pop of green and gold. I feel like it adds a lot to the look. But I'm going to go finish this off camera, and I'll be right back to show you guys the finished look. I am back with the finished look, and I love it. I love it so much, especially with the liner. But it's the pop of green, pop of gold situation for me. I think it's so beautiful. I cannot wait to show you guys this video because I love it. But I do wish my lash would be friendly and stop popping up. These are really old though, so that's why they're doing that. But they are the Nova Lash from Bright Lashes. I love them so much. So for mascara, I used my Tower 28. I'm trying to break away from the Bella Beauty Bar mascara and use some of the other ones I have open, which is way too many. But I like this one a lot as well. I'm gonna have to like glue that down because like I said, I'm getting ready to leave. So for liner, I lined my waterline with the Exit shade from ColourPop. It's just a white. And then I went over it with Emerald Cut. And as you can see, I like did the whole waterline. And then I went back over it after it dried for a moment with the white to lighten it in the inner corner. I only did it halfway. And then I went back over it with the deep green and it darkened it. It kind of gave me like an ombre situation, and I love it. But I wanted to zoom out so you guys could see the whole vibe. I think it's so cute, and I'm gonna feel so cute while I'm out in this today. But let's go ahead and move on to look number 2. I am back for look number 2. I'm halfway back. I am so freaking tired. It's not even funny, but I am excited to create another look with this palette. So I did want to tell you what is on my cheeks. I created a whole like concoction of cheek products. I started out with the Rare Beauty Bouncy Blush in the shade Alive. She is bright and beautiful and I love her. And I used the Unearthly blush in the shade Blaze. And I love this as well. It's a gorgeous satin formula. The one from Rare Beauty is more matte. These two together are really beautiful. But for highlighter, I used two as well. I started out with the Black Moon Cosmetics Moonlighter in the shade Glowworm, which is the more like yellowy one. It's kind of luminescent. It's really, really beautiful. I like it so much more than I thought I was going to, which you could not see that at all. Like I said, I'm tired. I'm halfway alert. But over top of that, I used the Wicked Widow Tales of Terror, A Haunting highlight in the shade Jack-O-Lantern. And I got this really beautiful glowy kind of look. And I love it. So for lips, I'm actually trying out a new product. I have on my lips the lip pencil in the shade Petal from DD Signature and the glosses in the shade Peach. I put that all around the lip, and then in the center I did Petal, which is a little bit lighter. So I actually got these in PR. I have 3 sets here and I've been wanting to try them out. I completely forgot to use them in my DD Signature video, but I do have thoughts on them already just from this one experience, because I have tried out the glosses already prior to this, but this was my first time trying the liners. So as for the liners, the stickers, I don't like there being stickers on them because they do try to pop off really easily, and I feel like it lowers the quality. I do like the matte feeling of the pencil, and I even think like her name on it is really pretty, but the stickers are a no-go for me. But I love the colors, but if you're someone who likes a lip liner that sets down, these do not, and I wanted to throw that out there. But today, the shade that I am wearing is in the shade Petal, and I like it. I love the color a lot, but I do wish it set down. I really love the nude colors of the glosses though. Those I can see myself reaching for a lot. I think they're beautiful. But now we are going to do the second look with the palette, and I'm excited to use this other half. I think it's going to be really fun. So the look is probably going to be quite easy to create because it's going to be fast working with the neutrals. So I'm going to start out with the shade Go West, and I'm going to do that on an E06 from Singe. And I'm going to start this like towards this back half of the eye and then like kind of feather it in. So we had the baby shower yesterday, and now I'm like, I could lay down and like go straight to sleep, and I think it's because like all the like anxiety and everything is over, and now I just feel like I need to sleep for 2 days. But it was so good. I'm so glad that it turned out as good as it did. Truly, they were so excited and happy, and that's the whole point, you know? Using an E04, I'm going to just add this down here to the lower lash line. I am really excited because I got my American Horror Story palette in, the Twilight collection, and the Dark Winter palette from Electrum Cosmetics. I have not tried them yet, but that palette is stunning, like so stunning. And I'm excited to dig into those next. It's going to be fun. I don't know which one I'm going to do though. I might start a poll today and ask you guys like what you want. I'm going to use my E06 again and go into this shade Gemini Giant. It's like a lighter shade. I want to do that here in this inner part. It's more of a peach, which, you know, I'm here for. Kind of taking that around all of it, but focusing it more here Now I want to go in with an E25 from Sigma and go into Road of Dreams. Well, I'll just add a little bit of this to the inner corner. These shades would make a really pretty all matte look as well. But I always have to use the shimmers. I can't help myself. Like I said, this is going to be like really easy. So now we're going to do On the Road again, which is a like chocolatey brown. It's this shade up here in the top corner. I'm doing that on an E06 as well. Maybe I should do an E27 though. Yeah, this is allowing me to keep it like closer to the crease. I'm also going to take a little bit of this and run it down here. Let me stop being lazy and actually use a brush. I'm using the E04. Then I like to go back through and like redo, well, not redo, just go back over everything with the previous shades. That way I get it nice and blended. See what I mean though? Like with the little champagne gold in the center, this would be such a pretty look all without adding any color, but there's no way I can do that. You guys know I love the color. Sometimes when I am in a hurry, like I have an appointment or I'm running behind, I do like a neutral look every now and then. It's just like when I want to be creative and actually sit down and film, it's not my go-to kind of thing. I like doing more colorful types of looks. Okay, so last matte I want to use is this shade here, Cadillac Ranch. And I'm just doing a, I think this is an E05. Oh no, it's the E02 from Singe Beauty. The pan embossing of this one is Texas, and I'm actually going there this month, which is exciting. Now I'm going to use the E11 and just add a little bit of that out here as well. It's a very smoky kind of look, and I like that. Now for my favorite part, the shimmers. I'm going to use my Shine On from CLIONADH. I love this so much. It's the best, truly. And just use my finger to kind of tap all that in. My base looked so good earlier, and then I was like powdering, and I noticed it was like pilling up so bad. I don't know what I did. I think I might have put too much product on, so I had to like wipe it off and refix it. But now my cheeks look all chiseled and cute. Or is that wishful thinking? I don't know. So I'm still not 100% sure what I want to do with this. I think I'm going to stick with this side like I said, but I know I used this shade yesterday. Look how pretty that would be. Like there, and then go over it, like do the inner part, this, and then have that pop of green. It would be so stunning. But we're going to go in with this shade, Monger Moss. And I want to do some of this, like right there. But I need more glitter glue. I don't think I got any over there. I think my sky is like turning black because I can't see out the windows and it's daytime, which that's not good. These storms have been so freaking scary. This has like a really pretty pinky shift to it. It's really stunning. And I'm basically gonna make this a neutral eye with a pop of orange. I think that could be really fun. And that shade is really pretty. Okay, so now I want to do this shade, Gateway Arch. It's really pretty. Very like bam, bright in your face. That shade is so freaking beautiful and metallic. I love the pop of orange. I feel like it really adds a lot to this look. I'm using the Singe Beauty E01 to fill in here on the inner corner. I just remembered I forgot to tell you guys what I was doing. But I love this. I love how bright and beautiful that is. I'm also gonna add some of this to the lower lash line right here. Add some of that brightness down here as well, along with some more of the orange. And lastly, I'm going to take some of that chocolatey brown shade and just flick this in here. Make sure everything's nice and blended. I love this. I realized throughout the last year that I really do love a neutral eye with a pop of color, and I think this is giving that in the best way, but we're gonna have to wait to see what it looks like when it's all finished and come together. But I'm excited to see it, and I can't wait to hear what you guys think of it, but I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back with the finished look. We're not gonna pay attention to my bangs. They were all like weird. I tried to straighten them, but I think I'm gonna have to like wet them to get them to go back to normal. But I do really love this look. So before we get into what's on the eyes, I did want to tell you, I have not reapplied this lip liner. And even though it doesn't like dry down completely, it is staying in place really nicely. I drank a whole coffee while I was off camera, and it's still there. It's pretty freaking fantastic. So, and that's with the gloss like wearing off as well. I wanted to wait to reapply it so I could show it to you guys. So I'm really excited to keep using these. My only thing is she really needs to get rid of the stickers, but so far I really like this gloss formula. And the lip liners seem to be quite nice as well. So I'm excited. If you've been in the market for a warm toned gloss, you might really like these. If you like more cool tones, I really like the ones from Simply Posh's latest collection as well. So I did want to just throw all that out there. So for mascara, I used my Maybelline Firework mascara. I can see where my lashes are starting to come in from the lash growth serum that I've been using. It's the Grande Lash. It's already starting to work. It's done wonders, the brow serum on my brows. I really, really love that product. I hate that it's so expensive, but it's really, really freaking good though. So for lashes, I used, what lashes are these? I'm pretty sure they're the Lush Lash. I'll have them linked down below though in case you guys want to check them out. They are from Great Lashes and I love them. So for liners, I used the white from ColourPop throughout the whole waterline, and then I went over it with the orange because I just wanted the orange to be brighter, and I love the effect that it gave my eye with the lashes. It's like sexy, sultry, smoky type of situation, but you have that beautiful pop of orange, and I think it's stunning personally. My eye is watering. Allergies are crazy right now. My voice is like really gravelly today too from the baby shower and talking so loud, so ignore that. But I think this color, these mattes with blue eyes, is like really freaking stunning. Honestly, I'm loving the look even more than I thought I would. So now I want to give you guys my thoughts on this palette. So as for the palette, the artwork, they always do the best packaging. I love this. I've never been on Route 66, but I would like to travel it one day, at least some of it, because it's a huge route from what I understand. Now, for the color story, honestly, I like this a lot more than I thought I would. Simply, the reason I didn't know like how I would feel about it is because it is neutral heavy for me, but this is one of those palettes I think that are so good to do like neutral eye looks with a pop, but you can also do like full on colorful looks. You could do colorful with a pop of neutral. Like, there's a lot of directions that you could take a palette like this. Also, I love the muted tones over here in the with the greens and the blues. I think those are really beautiful as well. Honestly, I cannot wait to play with this one some more. I think it's so freaking stunning. I love the shade names as well. The formula is fantastic. I love Nomad's formula. So if you're ever drawn to a color story from them that you really love, then I really think you can't go wrong. I think they're fantastic, and this is the same great quality that I feel like they've always had, at least so far. I think I have used I've used all of the mattes, and there's still a few shimmers I have to use. I can't remember what I did with the first look, so I'd have to look that video up, but they all swatch the same. Like, they're beautiful. I do feel comfortable in recommending this because I am very familiar with their formula, and honestly, this is another hit from them. They've been doing hit after hit, which makes me super excited. I am so honored that I got this in PR. And again, thank you so much to the people who recommended me for the starfish thing too. That really means more to me than I can ever tell you. Amanda actually commented on that on my vlog and was talking about it too, about how she cried when I read it to her. We both cried, but I just appreciate you guys so much. I just am truly just blown away by the love and support that I've received from all of you. I love this community, and I'm happy to be here. But let me know what you guys think of the looks. Which ones are your favorite? I mean, which one? I can't really remember the first one very much, but I really love this one a lot. I think it's so beautiful. But I cannot wait to hear your thoughts. I think this launches on May 6th. Let me know if you guys plan on picking it up or not. Do you love the color story? Is it, if you're not picking it up, is it something you're trying to do within your collection? I cannot wait to hear your thoughts. If you liked today's video, please give it a thumbs up. It really does help me out. And until next time, bye.